Frederick Noad, First Book for the Guitar, Part 1, and this is page 19, Pickup Notes, Banks of the Ohio. Now I'm just going to play it slowly and then play it fast, like you know the drill by now, okay? So I'm going to play your part slow and fast, and then the teacher's part slow and faster. Okay, but these are pickup notes, so I'm going to count a full measure plus one beat and then come in playing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Try to stay with me. Nod your head. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. Now, if you look at the last measure, it has one beat, and that beat makes up for the beat that's missing in the first measure at the beginning. Just a little tidbit there. It's nothing to dwell on, but that's usually the case with pickup notes. Now, up to speed. And I'd like to go fast with this one because you're holding those whole notes, and it flows a lot better if you can go a little faster. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. And it's kind of fun to play at that faster speed, but I'm going to go ahead and do the teacher's part slow and then around that speed. So slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You play. 3, 4, 1. I'm playing eighth notes, so make sure it's like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, all right. Now more up to speed. This will be fun. A good workout. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. get to the end, let's repeat it. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, Banks of the Ohio. And you might wonder, why did he choose this song for a classical guitar book? It's kind of really a folk song or bluegrassy type melody. I've never really heard the song that much. I don't think it's played too often these days, probably because it's in every beginner guitar book that ever existed. And the reason it is because Frederick Noad didn't have to worry about paying copyright fees, because it's public domain, it's traditional, and notice it says traditional next to the title, so he didn't have to worry about it. And a few melodies later, you're going to have RLE, which is another one that's in every guitar book, because it's, you don't have to worry about copyright. If you do your own guitar book, you can put both of these songs in and not worry about anybody coming after you. You wouldn't have to worry about somebody like Paul McCartney coming after you and saying, you need to pay me some money, So that's the reason probably it's in this book. But it's not a bad song, ROE's not a bad song. So the thing to watch out for, you've got 4-note phrases, and you want to make sure that you understand what pickup notes are. And I'm going to explain it. It's when a melody doesn't start on beat 1. And he kind of explains that in the text. But here we're starting on beat 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So that whole note on the next measure is the first full measure, where you're counting 4 beats. And it's really important to be able to count the phrases here to stay on track. After a while, when you know the rhythm, and every phrase pretty much has the same rhythm, so as you get to know it, you may not have to count as carefully, but you should be able to. Like if I stopped you and said, count that, you should be able to count it. And it's like this. If you play just an open string, we'll just play the first string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. So to be on time for the next phrase and all that, it's very important to be able to count this. And every phrase, if you notice, has 3 pickup notes, just like in the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 1. Rest. 2, 3, 4, 1. It has the same rhythm, the same number of pickup notes. And as we get into the third string, we'll do Flow Gently, Sweet Afton. And it has a 1-beat pickup. It's in 3/4 time, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And this is the end of the phrase, 1, 2. Next phrase has a 1-beat pickup too. So that's often the case. If a melody starts with a 2-beat pickup or a 3-beat pickup or a 1-beat pickup note, then every phrase following that will have the same pickup notes. Like Red River Valley is another one that's probably okay to put in your guitar book without worrying about copyrights. and it has 2-beat pickup or 2-note pickup. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and it has a 2-beat pickup for every phrase in in Red River Valley. So keep that in mind. That's very common, and Bach will do that. You know, the classical composers, if they have 3-beat pickup or whatever, it'll be in every phrase. Often, it's not a hard fast rule, but that's what you'll see. Now another thing, start with the middle finger on every phrase. So it's M-I, 3, 4, 1. M-I, 3, 4, 1. M-I. And some phrases it doesn't matter really if they're all on the same string, but if you start with M, it works out better, I think, for more phrases than if you start on I. And so just you write them in because they're not written into the book. Write in M-I, and then on the next phrase M-I. Or at least write in M-I so that you know to keep on track. Okay? So it's a fun little melody, and I think it's more fun when it's up to speed, and really this is harder to count than it is really to play, because you've got these 4-note bursts of phrases. You play 4 notes and then you have a long wait, and then there might be some surprise string changes. Just make sure you know what's next and be familiar with each phrase, and you should probably be able to get it up to a quicker speed without too much difficulty. So have fun with this one. This is the last exercise of the notes of the 2nd string, and then when we go on to exercise 8, we're going to get into G and A on the 3rd string. You've already had G from the first lesson. We had the open G, and the A is going to be 2nd finger, where on the other strings we've been using 1st and 3rd fingers. So we're only going to do 2 notes, starting out with, there are more notes on the 3rd string, but we're just doing 2 of them for a while. Okay? So that's the next thing to look forward to. I'll see you in the next lesson. Subscribe and like John Hedger Guitar Studio. Thank you.